Fellas, in this video I'm giving you the best snipe filters so you can snipe Galaxy Opal, Anthony Davis, and more of these guys that just came out in 2K21 MyTeam. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, man, because 55% of you watch are not subscribed. Let's get straight into it, man. Okay, so for the first snipe filter you want to sit on is obviously going to be the Galaxy Opal filter, as I just butchered my words right there. We got Jimmy Butler and obviously Anthony Davis. If I go power forward, whoa, he's a center, excuse me. If I go center and I put Galaxy Opal, you're going to see Anthony Davis. Right now, he's going for 700K only because these packs came out like 30 minutes ago. So he's going to drop in price, rest assured, but he is going to be expensive. I'm assuming he's going to be probably more expensive than Jimmy Butler if I were to take a guess. I mean, Jimmy's going for over 300. AD's probably going to go anywhere from 300 to 500, which is my guess. So obviously you want to snipe him. Now that they're coming out with Galaxy Opals, you definitely want to sit on here. It's going to be competitive. Don't expect it to be very consistent, but if you sit on it for a long enough time, you're going to get something, or you're going to at least see something. There's no guarantee you get something. If you get something is dependent upon how good you are at sniping, but you're definitely going to see something if you sit on here for a consistent enough time. My recommendation, I always say 30 minutes to an hour, sit on a filter. You may or may not see anything, but if you continue to do that over a long stretch of time, you eventually will see something. So the next filter we're going to talk about is the Pink Diamond Central filter. And yes, it's still a thing. Pink Diamond Central is still a thing because, as you can see, none of these guys are buy nows. Now, that doesn't mean that these guys are particularly that expensive. I mean, like the Jordan is not going to be nothing crazy. D Rose has went down in price as well, but I mean, they should still get you a little bit of profit. But I mean, there's still tons of cards on here for you to snipe: Grant Hill, Giannis, Paul George, Zach LaVine. And then obviously the newest addition to this would be Danny Granger. As you can see right here, this is a small forward Danny Granger. He plays for the Pacers. So now the thing about this filter, you want to be careful because Danny Granger, I feel like he has the potential to be the first buy now Pink Diamond on the Central filter. So just be wary of this because you don't want to go into this filter thinking you're going to snipe a Danny Granger and then he ends up dropping in price. Check this filter out in, I would say, 4 hours or so to see what Danny Granger is settling at. And if he's going to make you profit, I would say if he's going for anywhere from like 130 and above, then you can sit on the Pink Diamond Central filter. Even if he's going for less, you can still sit on it because as long as he's not a buy now, he's going to get you some decent profit. So Pink Diamond Central for now. If he ends up being a buy now, then just don't use the filter. But we have to see. I can't predict how much a card is going to go for. I can only give you estimates, and even then, those are not completely accurate all the time. Another filter you guys can sit on is going to be Pink Diamond Point Guard Pacific. And what you do is you put the minimum buyout to 100K, put the minimum bid to 100K. And the reason you're going to do this is because you want to avoid as many Jason Williams as possible. You see one is popping up right here, but it's only one, so that'll be okay. The players you're going to see on here are going to be Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson. And I don't think there's anyone else, but that's it. Oscar and Magic. Those are two tall point guards. You know the tall point guards are always going to go for a lot of MT for their height. So Oscar's like, what, 6'5", I think? And Magic's like 6'9". So, yeah, Oscar, he should stay above 100K. He should be pretty expensive. If I'm going to take a guess, I'm going to say he's going to be expensive. If you really want to play it safe, then you can hold off on using this, just like I said with the Pink Diamond Central, until like 4 hours later in the future, and to see what Oscar is going for. And in the meantime, if you want to snipe some big cards, you can go for the AD and Jimmy Butler in the meantime. And then once, because you know those are going to go for profit guaranteed. And then once, you know, the 4 hours are up, if you want to sit on something else, you can go ahead and sit on the Central or this one right here. So you can get a chance at Oscar and Danny Granger. So the next filter, I'm just going to tell you to sit on the regular diamond filter. I would say you could snipe those two diamonds that are in the set, but there's no point in really much, and it's not much point in doing that. You might as well just use the regular diamond filter. And if you want to use the regular diamond filter, what we have to do is we have to find who the cheapest diamond player in the game is at the moment. So that's exactly what we're going to find out right now. So it seems the cheapest diamond is around 11,500, which is this Derek Coleman right here. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to drop your max buyout, and you can put it to like 10K. If you want to make more profit than maybe 9,500, but 10K works because you're still making profit. If you were to buy one for 10K, let's say Derek Coleman pops up, or one of those guys that just popped up right there that we saw a minute ago. One of those guys pops up, you get them for 10K or less. you sell them for 11,500, you're gonna make profit off of that. Even after the tax, you'll make a few hundred MT profit off the sale. So you can put it at 10K diamond. And the guys who should be popping up most, well, depending on how good those diamonds are from the packs today, if those guys are really good, then they're gonna be more expensive. If they're not really anything crazy, then they'll be the cheapest diamonds in the game. But even if they happen to be good and they go for a lot more than this 10K price that we have on the filter, you can still see them if someone does post them for 10K or under. You know, we never expect these snipes. People throw them up for reasons beyond our ability to comprehend, okay? But they throw them up, and our job is just to be there and be ready for them so we can make profit off of the snipes. And you can also use this Amethyst filter, which I always talk about the Amethyst filter, but because there's a new Amethyst, I just want to update you guys on what it is and what the price points for it will be. So the cheapest Amethyst is this Patrick Ewing, 1850. In that case, you can just put your max buyout. It usually is the same 1400 max buyout Amethyst, right? And then you just snipe like this. I've heard on this filter right here, I've given you guys this filter plenty of times, and you guys have went on to tell me that you made so much from this in a short amount of time. So use this, man. Use this. It's not going to be that hard to make MT off of this, because not only there's not going to be that many people on it, but because people are really sniping for the Galaxy Opals and the high pink diamonds. But also, like, the frequency of snipes that pop up on this filter is like higher than most of the other filters in the game, you know, with a couple exceptions. So go ahead and use this, man. You know, take my advice, use this if you're on, especially if you're on a budget. Even if you're not on a budget, you can still benefit from using this, okay? So it's something that I should do myself, but I just tend to neglect, which is my fault. Thank you guys for watching the video. If this was helpful, hit the like and subscribe, man, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.